Maroonish, but not really. It's called Crimson Moon, or this one right here, this Vivid. But I also got some cute blouses off of Amazon. Hey fam, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome to Project 20. Y'all, it is a new week, it is a new month actually. Today is August the 1st. We're starting a new month off going strong. Y'all saw my last video. I ended the month off losing 2.6 pounds. I feel good about it. I felt more energy. I felt more confident. I shared with y'all all of the non-scale victories that happened last month, and y'all, I feel like it was a good month, and August is gonna be an even better month for me. So this morning I woke up, I have some errands to run. So my daughter, my 10-year-old, has a birthday party to go to this afternoon, well, this evening. And the way it's set up is it's called a sleep in instead of a sleep over, which is pretty cool. They're gonna wear their pajamas, they're gonna eat popcorn, do karaoke, play games, watch movies and all of that, but it's from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So she got like a cute little gift for the young girl. She's turning, I think, 10. She got some clips. I have them right here because we gotta go get the bags, y'all. She got some cute little hair clips right off of Amazon. Let me see, should I open it? So I could, no, I'm not gonna open it because then I might tear the box up. So she got some cute little hair clips from Amazon, and the mom shared that she loves coloring. So we got this little coloring book with Bible verses that I think she'll really enjoy. So we do have to stop by the Dollar Tree. We have to grab like a gift bag, a card, and some of that filling to put into the gift bag. We have to stop by the UPS store. I have to go ahead and return something. And we have to go to my local butcher because I'm cooking a special meal for my family tonight. They requested, so we're gonna make it happen. But y'all, this is the beginning of August. I feel so good. I'm refreshed this morning. It's Saturday. Later on, I also have to pack either today or tomorrow because I am heading out of town this coming week for work. But y'all, today we're gonna have a good day, spend the day together. So for breakfast, y'all know I've been trying to do intermittent fasting, but what I've been doing lately is just drinking one of my Premier protein shakes. Caramel is my flavor of choice, so that's what I had for breakfast technically. And that's it. And now I'm dressed, I'm ready to go. Let me show y'all what I'm wearing. Y'all already know I love me a maxi dress, and it's still summertime, y'all. It's hot, like 85 degrees. So I'm wearing my maxi dresses to the T. I also wear my little jacket, y'all. Sometimes I think that's like a uniform, but it's not. I actually have a couple. I have like a dark denim and two of these light type of denims. I just like wearing them. I don't know why. It just makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I dress down the dress a little bit. And lately, even running errands, y'all. I just told y'all where we going. Nothing fancy at all, but I wanna look my best. I feel my best, I wanna look my best. So instead of, in the past, throwing on some tights or just grabbing some joggers, which you still can, because sometimes you can still do that and still feel cute and put together. But lately, what I've been doing is just putting myself together, feeling good, heading out the house and doing my thing. All right, y'all, let me go ahead and get out this house, and I'll see you in a second. So I made it to the Dollar Tree. Y'all, I always stop by this lotion because you know what? It's Dove and it's $1.25. And I travel so much, I love to have like those little travel staples. So I grabbed me a couple of those, and then I went to the self-care area. Y'all, I don't know what it is, but I love seeing what Dollar Tree has. You never know, okay? You never know what you might find that day. And then I noticed something. So when I went to Ulta last, I actually bought my daughter this bubble kit, and these look like dupes, y'all. They look like dupes. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try because why not? And it's only $1.25, so I will let you know. Now I'm at the face mask area, and y'all, I love seeing these cute little face masks because any mommy-daughter day, honey, I don't ever see a difference after using them, but I still like to get them because then we get to spend time together. So I ended up getting the cucumber and the cherry. I always check on these LA Colors liners. These are the best liners ever, but I could never find the dark brown. All I could find is black, so I'm gonna go ahead and back away. Now I'm by the toothbrushes because I feel like you could never have enough toothbrushes. I only like the medium. I don't want them too soft, y'all, so I always grab some of those just in case I have guests. And I also needed some more of that soap for my bathrooms. And then I look up and I see some Dove, but then I'm thinking, I just got a deal with a big old bottle at Ross the other day. This is not a good deal for me. So let me just back away, y'all, and go to the area I'm supposed to go to. This is not what I came to the Dollar Tree for. So it's time for me to head over to the gift bags, y'all. Remember, I came here to get a gift bag for my daughter's friend because she has her sleep-in today, and we gotta find a gift bag, a cute little gift bag for her gift. So I did find one. I feel like this is nice. It's girly, so I'm grabbing this. I'm also grabbing a little bit of that tissue paper just to kind of fill in the bag. And now we're looking for a nice, cute little card. There is a large selection of girl birthday cards, but I think we found the right one, y'all. So this is really cute. It's like a little, I think it's Cinderella. I don't know. If I'm wrong, then let me know. But we got the card. The UPS store was such a quick stop, just a drop, scan, and go. And then we ended up at my local butcher. Y'all, I love it. I can get my fresh veggies. I could always get the meat that I'm looking for here. I also needed to get a little bit of rice for what I'm cooking tonight for my family. So, you know, I had to grab that. And what's crazy is any meat that I'm looking for that I can't find at my Walmart, Publix, like these turkey wings or these turkey necks. Look at these big old turkey drumsticks, y'all. Oh my gosh. And of course, my oxtails. I also grabbed me some pico de gallo. And then, y'all, we left and ended up at the hair store. Y'all, both my girls are starting school soon, so you already know they need their cute little gadgets, they need their hair, they want their accessories, their barrettes. I also wanted some rollers for my hair, and we took a look at some of the headbands as well. Y'all, it's time to head home. Fam, I'm back from running errands, and I don't know about you, but whenever I run errands or I go to 2 or 3 stores, whatever it is, y'all, when I get back, I'll be tired. I don't know, I'll be tired, especially if there's traffic. It's hot outside. I think I told y'all like 85 degrees. I'm tired, y'all, but that's okay. So it is a little bit after 2, and y'all, I'm gonna show you a easy, simple lunch for me that's gonna hit the spot, and baby, it's gonna take no time. So we could say this is the lazy girl lunch, okay? Y'all know for breakfast I have my little shake, and today for lunch I'm gonna have me some meatballs. So what I do is I take whatever it is that I'm using from the bag, and then I put it in like a Ziploc container, Ziploc bag. So I put the remainder in a Ziploc bag, but I'll show y'all up here what the bag looks like, but they're home style meatballs and they are so good, y'all. I'm gonna show you how I make these real quick, real quick, convenient, easy, and it's just protein. I usually place whatever amount it is that I plan on eating into a little bowl, y'all, and that's it. Right here, I can typically put some veggies with it if I want, but today, y'all, I just want the meatballs. I'll put this in the microwave for maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. So these meatballs are already fully cooked, y'all. I just put them in the microwave because they're frozen. I want them to thaw a little bit, so then I will have less time in the air fryer. So this is what they look like. Now they're going in the air fryer. So you already know I love to have my aluminum foil right here to line the air fryer for easy cleanup. And all I'm doing here is placing those meatballs in, shaking them around just to make sure they got some room. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn the air fryer on for 400 degrees. And we're gonna put it for, I would probably say 5 minutes. No, let's do 6. Okay, 6 minutes, and I'll be right back. So my meatballs are in the air fryer if you hear like that whirring in the background. But y'all, I was thinking that I really could have added like some broccoli. I could have quickly sauteed some broccoli or some bell peppers and onions. I got some cauliflower in there as well, or even some green beans, because I've had that before with like minimal seasoning, salt, pepper, a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder, and I was good to go. But I was thinking today, I was like more so in the mood of like a hamburger. So what I did was I already added my little ketchup and mustard on the side of my bowl. And what we're gonna do is just have these meatballs, y'all. And that's it. And I'm gonna be good to go because these meatballs taste good. Now, granted, if you make meatballs yourself, like homemade, got your little ground turkey or ground beef with a little bit of Italian sausage, putting your little egg and all of that in there and the seasonings, it'll probably taste heartier, like a real meatball, like a huge one where you can take a big bite and be like, yeah, that's good. But these meatballs are good. So if you're into pre-made meatballs that are already frozen that you could just pop in the microwave, because you really could have ate them just out the microwave, but I like that little crisp that the air fryer gives, so that's why I put it in the air fryer. We only got about 1 minute and 21 seconds left on that air fryer, and I'm gonna show you really quickly what my lunch looks like. Y'all see the little browning and the crispiness on those meatballs, y'all? I'm gonna tear my lunch up and not feel guilty about it whatsoever. Y'all, we're gonna do a little taste test. I already know what these taste like because I've had them several times before, but I usually take a meatball, I dip it in both the ketchup and the mustard, so then I got me a little hamburger feeling, and it's hot, y'all. Now that's good. I didn't have to put any flavor in it whatsoever, and y'all, they just come like that. So these are definitely DeeDee certified, seriously. I was thinking about doing maybe Swedish meatballs with my sugar-free barbecue sauce, but y'all, this is the right mix, my ketchup and my mustard. I might even add a little bit of mayo and put that and mix everything together and have that one sauce. Okay, yep, all right. I'm gonna go eat my lunch, and y'all, I'll be right back. Fam, I done ate my lunch and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, child, good and full. Okay, so you know I love to show y'all any kind of new finds that I purchased, especially clothing in my smaller size. And I also remember sharing with y'all that I'm trying to evolve my style in a sense, because I'm still the type of person where if I walk in a store or if I see something online and I like it, I just grab it. But I don't have like a specific style. I can't really identify that I am in this category or that category. I just get what I get. So I wanted to show y'all today a few pieces that I did get for work specifically. If y'all have followed my work travel vlogs, y'all have definitely seen this right here. Let me just show you real quick. So this is a blazer that I like to have like a cute little blouse underneath, some nice pants and like little heels when I go into the corporate office for any type of internal meeting. So I love the length on this blazer. It's like 3/4 sleeve. I don't mind the blazer being long, and I also love the fit. Like if I wanted to button it up, I could. It has like a little clasp, or if not, I'm good to go as well. So what I did was I got this blazer like, I want to say years ago. It had to be, I don't know how long. It's been in my closet for a while, and I just recently started wearing it more when I got down to my size. And I realized every time I looked for a blazer that was similar, like similar fit, for the cut to be the way that I want it to be and all of that, I couldn't find it. So I said, DeeDee, come on now, stop being slow. So I went on the tag and I figured out, I Googled, you know, the brand of the blazer. It said Amanda Chelsea, and I just Googled it and I ordered some more. So in the same size. So this right here is a size 10. So the ones that I couldn't find at a specific size 10, I just got a medium. So I got 3, and I'm gonna show you those blazers. So here is the first one right here. Y'all, I think this is super cute. Here it is. Not with, of course, this dress that I'm wearing, but I love the length of it. It also has a clasp. I'm trying to be on my tippy toes, but this is the blazer. I'll probably wear it like open, and I think it is super cute for me to wear with like a nice blouse and some dress pants. This is the next blazer, and this is kind of thick. It has shoulder pads, but I think it's super cute as well. Hold on. And this is a medium. This is blazer number 2. I'm on my tippy toes. It fits well. I didn't want it to be too tight, so I think the medium definitely works. I can button it up as well. So this is blazer number 2. All right, let me show you the third one real quick. This is the last one. I know you guys can probably see a color theme. It seems like I like dark colors. I mean, the last one was beige, but I don't know, y'all. But I like it. Here it is. Let me back up. I can also button this up. This is a size medium. Turn around. I don't know. Do y'all think it looks too big? I don't think so. All right, those are the blazers, but I also got some cute blouses off of Amazon. I won't try these blouses on because you really won't get the full effect because of this dress. I would have to like put on my pants, tuck them in, and like show you the full effect. So I'm thinking I might wear one next week, one or maybe even both, I don't know. But I'll show you in my travel vlog whenever I post it and I go what I actually end up wearing. But this is one of the tops right here. This is also a size medium, so I was thinking wearing this with some black slacks, a cute belt, some heels, and you know, I just really like the pattern. And this one right here is just a black blouse, but I love like the little ruffle that it has. Tuck this in as well, so I'm not sure if this should be under a blazer or if I'll wear it just with some slacks. We'll see. I just really wanted to show you. I got these cute things off of Amazon, and y'all, I'm gonna go put them back in my closet. So it's about that time. I'm gonna make sure my baby girl puts on her pajamas because it's about time for us to go ahead and get ready to go to the sleep in that she's going to. So I'm gonna do that. And then when I get back, we're gonna jump right into dinner. I'll see you in a bit. All right, fam, it's time for us to make dinner. But before, I wanted to show you something real quick. So y'all know that I went to the beauty supply store earlier when I was running all my errands, and I forgot to show y'all something that I'm thinking about doing. So I got this right here, and it's a dark and lovely dye, and the color is Crimson Mood. I was trying to, is it Crimson Moon? Oh, Crimson Moon. Child, I can't even talk. But it's like a burgundy kind of color, somewhat. So I thought this was super cute. But I also got the Cream of Nature. This is called Vivid Red. So I don't know, y'all. I couldn't pick, so I just got both of them. This was like $4.99, and I can't remember. Maybe this was like $7 or $8. But I'm thinking about dyeing my hair. So I wasn't thinking about doing like the whole full head. I was thinking about just doing like half, just half the back, so that when it drops, and maybe if I like put like some curls in it, like just it'll be like a little peekaboo thing. I don't know. I have never dyed my hair, y'all. Never put a rinse in it, never have done it. And I am 44 years old, so this is something super new to me. So you already know I'm gonna be looking at, I just dropped the thing, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So you already know I'm gonna be looking at all of the instructions, using the glove, doing whatever I need to do to make sure I do it right. So I'm definitely an amateur at this, but I would love to hear your thoughts. I might do this maybe like next weekend or something like that. Do you think this right here will look better on me? This maroonish, but not really. It's called Crimson Moon, or this one right here, this Vivid Red. I don't know. But I'm gonna try one of them, but I would love to hear your thoughts. And I did hear that if you are dyeing like natural hair or hair that's never been dyed before, if you don't bleach it or something like that, the color's not gonna come out. I don't know, I don't plan to bleach it. I just plan to just go with the flow, whichever one. So I just wanted to show y'all this. I did buy it. I also got some flexi rods. Let me show you right quick. These were buy one, get one free at the beauty supply store. So this is actually what I use to like get my little curls. I bought some smaller ones too, but they deep in the bag up underneath and I can't find them right now. So they're down there, but I got them, so I use them to kind of give my hair like a little bump. So I don't know, I've been really into trying to keep my hair healthy also, and I know I'm saying healthy, I'm about to put this dye on it, but I think you could still have pretty healthy hair with dye on it. We'll see, it's the first for me, but really want to know your thoughts on which color I should try first. I think I'm gonna try both colors at some point, but I know that once I do it, I have to wait like 3 or 4 months and then dye it again. So we will see. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started on dinner. And tonight I'm making oxtails, y'all. I've had this right here, just chilling. I've been rinsing it with some vinegar, some salt, and some water. So now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off and we're gonna get started. So I just drained or strained the water out of these oxtails so there's no more water or vinegar. And all I'm doing is actually just seasoning it up. I'm using some oxtail seasoning, some garlic powder, of course, some onion powder as well. I'm gonna use a little bit of black pepper. Ooh, my nose is starting to itch, and y'all, I have heard it. They say, you know what? The season is not good if you're not about to sneeze. I don't know how true that is, but that happens every single video, and I have to edit it out. I put in some paprika, and this is some ground cayenne red pepper as well, and that's it, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this up, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of browning. I'm adding a tiny bit of avocado oil on top. And then I'm gonna also add just a little bit of browning. Child, I said a little bit and a lot of it came out. All right, you know what? That's okay though. That's okay. We're gonna mix this on in. It's that browning right there has like 5 grams of sodium, not much seasoning in it whatsoever. The only reason why I have it is for that color. So guess what? It's all right. So we are at the Instant Pot, and y'all, I love to make sure that I brown my oxtails first for about maybe 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and give it that nice brown glaze before we actually start cooking it. And usually I do this like in stages because all the oxtails will not fit into this Instant Pot. So that's okay. That's what I'm gonna put in here, and now we're gonna head over to the stove because baby, today we are taking a shortcut. So like I said, usually I just put it in the Instant Pot and I take forever. To be honest with you, I go back and forth to that Instant Pot maybe about 3 to 4 times, putting in all the oxtails just to make sure that they are browned on all sides. But tonight I was like, ain't nobody finna spend 30 years trying to brown these oxtails. So I got some going in the Instant Pot right now in that pressure cooker. And then I'm gonna put the rest right here. We're gonna brown them in this skillet. And we are gonna be good to go. And while my oxtails are browning, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my veggies ready for that stew. It's been about 3 minutes, so it's time to split these around and take a look. Oh yeah, that's a nice glaze right there. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm just gonna turn everything around, y'all. I'm showing y'all how I make my oxtails. Now you definitely do not have to make your oxtails in this manner. I just remember the last time I made it kind of off camera, but I just showed y'all like a couple of clips, and then I showed y'all the final product. And then some of y'all was like, DeeDee, what you got going on? Why you ain't show us how you made them? So guess what? I said next time I will show y'all how I made the oxtails. So that's the only reason why I'm going through step by step, because I definitely do not mind showing y'all how I make my food. I am not a gatekeeper, but of course, always add your own twist to it, right? Make it yours. All right, so I done flip these around. We're gonna let them go ahead and saute and get that color on the other side. Let's move over to the Instant Pot. Let's take a look at these. Yep, that looks pretty nice as well. We're gonna flip them around, and y'all, sooner or later, probably sooner, in about 4 to 5 minutes, we are gonna start our oxtails. So I'm gonna flip these around, and we will be back in about 3 minutes. That's what they look like. All right, y'all, let's finish cutting up these vegetables. Y'all, I just wanted to show you real quick what these oxtails look like together. I'm looking at them right now in that skillet, and you would think you're ready to take a bite, but not yet. Not yet. Just be patient. We just got like about an hour left. But y'all, these look so good. And all we did was just brown them, y'all, either on the stove or in that pressure cooker. So I definitely recommend not skipping this step. All right, let's get started on the stew. So this Instant Pot is still on saute mode. The oil is still in there and all those drippings. All I'm doing is adding a little bit of butter right here. I'll probably say about 2 tablespoons on in. I'm gonna add the veggies that I sliced up. I'm gonna allow this to saute. And you know what? Although this is enough, y'all already know me. The onions, the bell peppers, they can never be enough. So I'm gonna let this saute a little bit, and I'm gonna grab what I got from the local butcher today. I don't know if y'all remember, I grabbed some pico de gallo from the local butcher today. It looks a little bit different than the ones that I usually purchase from Walmart. And I would probably say this one has a cilantro green onion. And the onions they choose is like purple onions. There's also, looks like some yellow bell peppers and all of that. But either way, y'all, I love how this looks. I really do. So we're gonna put this in here. So I'm gonna let this go ahead and heat up, saute for about maybe 3 more minutes, and then we'll continue with our meal. All right, y'all, it has been about 3 minutes, and the veggies are softened just a little bit. We're not trying to cook it now. It's gonna have plenty of time to cook, y'all, when it's pressure cooking. What I'm gonna do right now is just add some water. But what I decided to do was take that same container that I actually seasoned the oxtails in, and all I did was add the water to that. And now I'm just gonna use that water to deglaze this Instant Pot. So it didn't really need much deglazing because of that oil that was on the bottom, in addition to that butter that I added in, but it's good to bring up all the bits and pieces, okay? And we're gonna allow this to just sizzle for like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next step. Now the next step for me is to add just a little bit of soy sauce, and I'm using this Great Value low sodium, just to give it a little bit of flavor. So I put like 3 squirts. And then I also like to put ketchup in, just to give it like that thickness. I don't know what it is about it, but I like to add me some ketchup. And then I mix it in, and y'all, this is the time that you might want to do like a little bit of a taste test, just to see if the flavor is popping with what you want. You can also add more flavor in the end, but this is when I like to do my little taste test. It tastes good to me, y'all, but I'm adding just a little bit of Splenda, just 2 packages. Now, you definitely don't have to do this, but I like a little bit of sweetness, and you could use brown sugar, you can use regular sugar, but for me, I use this, and my family does not notice a bit, and I love it because it makes it a meal that I have no guilt at all whatsoever. So I mix that in. I'm also gonna add just a little bit of thyme leaves. Now, if you have fresh thyme, that's even better, y'all. But I don't have any fresh thyme here, so guess what? I'm just sprinkling in some of this thyme leaves right here. I'm gonna mix it in, and y'all, it's time to bring these oxtails to the pot, okay? Let's get it. Oxtails are all in this pressure cooker, and what I did was put a little bit of water into that skillet just to get all of those drippings, and now we are ready to turn this pot on. I'm gonna place this 50 minutes pressure cook. We're gonna let that go, and then we're gonna do a 15-minute natural release, and I'll be back to show you the oxtails. So we got 5 minutes left on the Instant Pot, but we also have 15 minutes of a natural release. So we got some time, y'all. And I have a little something that I'm gonna do after the natural release as well. So I'm gonna show you that. So now I'm gonna actually get started on my rice. Now, if it's white rice, I'm good to go. But for some reason, I have not mastered rice and peas or rice and beans with just the dried beans or the dried peas, dried pigeon peas, whatever. So what I'm doing is my box rice. So today we have some Goya rice and pigeon peas. I also have my red beans and rice. So I have this as well, but I asked the family, and guess what? They want the rice and peas. So this is what I'm gonna cook right here. I have my little rice pot on the stove. I'm gonna let it come to a boil, add a little bit of butter, and then cook my rice. The rice is ready to just be covered and simmer on low until fully cooked. And it's about time for us to go ahead and check on the oxtails. The time has come for us to go ahead and open up this. Ooh, it's not budging. Okay, so even though it's naturally released, we're gonna have to go ahead and vent it out. And manually release the pressure, but ooh, all right. That is what it's looking like for now. Let's see. You don't have a good view. Let me give you a better close-up. Hold on. All right, this is what the oxtails are looking like right now, y'all. So tender. I wish you could see. Oh my gosh. I wish you could smell. Okay, so let me take these oxtails out, add my slurry. Let me come right back. Y'all, so these are the oxtails after I took them out of that pressure cooker, the Instant Pot. Y'all, when I say fall off the bone, look at this. Y'all won't even believe it, and it smells so good. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna leave that alone, and let's get back to this pressure cooker because we got some work to do. And what I'm doing here is removing some of the oil as best as I can. And what I use is just like an old either jalapeno slice jar, or I can use sometimes a pickle jar, whatever. But you know that beef has like a lot of oil. So I usually try to remove some of that oil that the oxtails made. So it's on saute mode right now, cooking still, thickening up. What I'm gonna do is just add a little bit more soy sauce. I'm also gonna add some Worcestershire sauce. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of a slurry, and I'll show you what I do. I've added a little bit of flour to a bowl, a little bit of my staple seasonings, and then I am just mixing it on up. Adding this right into this pot, and I'm doing this just to thicken it up a little bit. That's it, just thicken up the gravy. I'm gonna stir it up, and then I'm gonna taste it just to see if it needs anything else. I'm just gonna continue to stir just to make sure there are no lumps at all whatsoever in this gravy from that flour, and we are going to place the oxtails right back in. I'm placing them right back in just to marinate in this thick gravy, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and turn the saute burner on low. But y'all, as I'm taking it out, everything is kind of like falling apart. When I tell you these oxtails are fall off the bone, look at this, y'all. We're gonna let this saute for about 5 minutes, and then our oxtail and gravy will be complete. Fam, before I place the rest of the oxtails into that Instant Pot with the slurry, I did make my plate. So here is my plate for the night. Nothing but some good old juicy oxtails. I feel like I still could have just grabbed some oxtails after putting it in that gravy and that slurry, but just to do my best to be as much low carb as possible, I just went ahead and did it this way. Y'all, I'm gonna do a little taste test while I have the rest of the oxtails simmering. Y'all, them oxtails is simmering in that pressure cooker, okay? And that rice is done. I'm gonna show y'all how fluff the rice is, but let me show y'all this oxtail. Okay, here is piece number 1. Exhibit number 1. Let me stop playing. Do you see that tendernization? Oxtail is seasoned on point. Tendernization, that's not even a word, y'all. Just go with me, flow with me, because it tastes so good. The tenderized oxtail is good. And y'all, there was a time I used to make it on the stove. It used to take like 3.5 to 4 hours to get to the same oxtail I have now, where it takes like an hour 15, an hour 25 in that pressure cooker. So y'all, definitely game changer. Okay, I'll be right back to show you my family's meals with the rice and the gravy and the oxtail and all of that. I'll be right back. Y'all, here is my husband's plate with the rice and the peas, with the oxtails and the gravy. As you can see, we still have plenty of oxtails remaining, y'all. Now I'm gonna make my 2 daughters' plates, and we're gonna go ahead and eat as a family. So I'm gonna close this video out. Thank you so much for spending the day with me, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate your support and all of your kind words as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. See you next episode. Bye.